All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. We are back. We are back. We are back. You are here at another edition of Monday Night Bottom Rodcast. So let's get it.
Or no paper, no phone, no texting, no writing, nobody telling me what to say. This from the brain, from the heart, from the soul, from the streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got. I get.
All right, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Get you some water. Eat you some fruit. Roll you a blunt. Have you a beer. Get you a cocktail. Drink you some juice. Just leave them pills alone. Them mugs will kill you.
Let's have some asses wiggling.
I want some perfection.
Come on in. Grab them chairs. We fellowshipping tonight. You are here at the Black Bottom Roscoe. So get some water, eat some fruit, roll you a blunt, have you a beer, get you a cocktail, drink you some juice, or just leave them pills alone. Them mugs will kill you. You are here at Black Bottom.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Oh my gosh. The music just turns me on.
slow motion, blurry eyes. But I've had enough, it's time to say goodbye. 3 a.m. as I'm walking home with a smile. Smoky moon, like a shiver, all the shadows fade away. All your streets are empty, lights begin to sway. 4 a.m. as I think, oh, Stockholm love. Sometimes I picture how life had been in Paris or New York or Shanghai. But you know what they say, east or west, home is best. Warm embrace, golden sunlight as the city wakes. Oh, my love for you will never fade away. 5 a.m. as I sing, oh, Stockholm love. Stockholm love.
Oh my gosh. The music just turns me on.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Am I the biggest? No, now. Am I the biggest? Sure now. Am I the baddest? No down around this time. Sure not. Well, who am I? Sure not. Who am I? Sure not.
Grab them chairs. We fellowshipping tonight. You are here again at another edition of Black Bottom. So while you here, get you some water, eat you some fruit, roll you a blunt, have you a drink, get you a fucking juice. But leave them pills alone. Them mugs will kill you.
Here we go, put this miserable song on repeat. Cause you seem to forget how much you are hurting me. Do what's right, you say you will, but then you don't. You just don't. You don't care, cause you don't take me seriously. What's there to repair if you don't want to talk to me? You should know if time is up, I'm out. Someone put you on a lifetime sentence, and you're no longer feel my presence. So you thought I would let this stay. Thought you knew me so much better. You're on a lifetime sentence. So now you never feel my presence. So you thought I would let this stay. Thought you knew me so much better. So you thought I would let this stay. Thought you knew me so much better. Yeah. So you thought I would let this stay. No, that's right. The words of me, I think to me. Sleepless night, your love has left us incomplete. Thinking that your promises will fizzle out. No, that's right. So I put you on a lifetime sentence, and you'll no longer feel my presence. So you thought I would let this stay. Thought you knew me so much better. You're on a lifetime sentence, so now you never feel my presence. So you thought I would let this stay. Thought you knew me so much better. Cause I don't. So you thought I would let this stay. Thought you knew me so much better. So you thought I would let this stay. So I put you on a lifetime sentence, and
Oh my gosh. The music just turns me on.
But you do it so much better.
Chicago, nigga.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been thinking for myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like okay. You never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out of my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Even if we take the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been thinking about myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like okay. You never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out of my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. You got me feeling some type of way. You make me wanna stay in all day. You're the reason I can't get out of my head. I just can't stop thinking about you. 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 I just can't stop thinking about you.
Let's have some asses wiggling. I want some perfection.
Yo, here we go, here we go. It's time for the show. Yo, you are here at the Rocks Cast. Come on, let's go.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Let's get ready to rumble. All right. We are back. We are back. Come on in. You know what it is. We are back at it again.
Nothing can stop me. 'Cause I'm addicted to you and I realize.
Ooh, shit. Hold on, y'all. There you go.
To the edge of it all.
We are back at it again. What's good? Yo. We are back.
Come on, it's been a while.
So what is it? You just want to be held, or you want the LD?
What you think it is? LD, baby. And then I want to be held. That's all right with you?
You know me. It's my duty to please that booty.
Yo, what's going on? Happy Monday to everybody that's tuned in tonight. You are here again at another edition of the Black Bottom Roscast. I am your humble host, Ross Lee, and we always come together and talk about different topics, do reactions, have discussions, have opinions. Sometimes we judge, but what I will say that we always try to strive to be the best version of ourselves. As I always said, I am not a red pill. I'm not a black pill. I'm not none of those labels that some of the podcasters want to put themselves as. I'm a male advocate, and I do love and want to do right by my people. Yo, what's up? Shout out to everybody. Hey, shout out Dr. Johnson. I see you, DJ Kane. I see you, OG Fun Size. Y'all up in the house. Hey, man, I appreciate all y'all tuning in. All my day ones. It's on my YouTube side. And also, for those that don't know, because I'm going to say this, and I don't understand. I keep seeing glitches on my YouTube live stream. That'd be blowing me. But I need 9 more subscribers. I need 9 more subscribers on my YouTube. I get to my goal of 9 more subscribers, I'm going strictly YouTube, and I'm not going to be doing this double streaming, struggle streaming on Facebook, because y'all be hating. Facebook be on some hating ass madness. I can't get, I can't be great on Facebook. I keep always getting hit with all kind of crap as far as the next day when I do my live streams, they talk about, well, some of your videos not going into certain places and this, that, and the other, and you might want to dispute it. Look, every song I play on my YouTube intro, as far as on my live stream intro, is royalty-free music. So I shouldn't have any problems. But I guess because, I do other things as far as DJing. I played other, stuff on there. They just put a radar on my ass. So anything I do, they be trying to like shut that shit down. And it's not like I'm asking for money. I'm not getting money off of Facebook. So y'all can leave me alone. That shit. Like straight up. But 9 more subscribers and I'm off to the races. So for all those that's on YouTube, thank y'all for being a part of the Black Bottom broadcast. And for all those that's on Facebook, if you are not subscribed to the channel, go over to YouTube and type in Black Bottom broadcast, hit the subscribe and the bell button for all upcoming, notifications and videos and live streams that I do. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Thank you guys for all the prayers that y'all been giving me for my daughter. She's doing better. I wish she wasn't going through the things that she's going through, but she's strong, so she's going to pull through that. So I appreciate all those that have given, your thoughts, your prayers, your, all that. I really appreciate it. She needs all the prayers she can get. But how's everybody doing tonight? Hit the like button. I mean, if you watching in the bushes on YouTube, well, not YouTube, but if you're watching in the bushes on Facebook, man, hit the like button. At least let me know you're listening. I always see, the numbers that I'll be having, once I do my live stream. But goddamn, at least y'all can speak. Shout out to all those that are tuned in. Hey, what's up, Big Mike? What up, Duck? I see you up in there. Hey, cuz. Christian, I see you. I see all y'all out here that is tuned in right now. Stick around for the show. But yeah. It's another Monday. You are here at the Black Bottom. And before we go any further, this here live stream is sponsored by Ice House, Duff, Fiji water. Gotta put that love in your body. In the word of the game. So y'all see the title of tonight. This is a Monday night rumble. It's a ramble. We're going to talk about a few topics. We're going to react to a few videos and things of that nature. But before I go any further, I got to say some things. And I mean this wholeheartedly and respectfully. Us black folks got to get it together. Us black folks need to really get out of this matrix of this modern thinking and this selfish mindset that we're in. Because all it's doing is bringing us further and further down the rabbit hole. It ain't helping us all as a whole. It might help some of y'all as a collective and all that other stuff. But what y'all got going on over here in the chat? Okay, I see a few things. Okay. Well, anyway, that was earlier on while the live stream was starting. But I appreciate all of y'all tuning in. But we really got to get some things together. We more and more in social media, a lot of us making ourselves look super, super horrible and bad. And I think some of y'all just don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? I think some of y'all really just believe in y'all truth, so to speak. And that's understandable to live in your own truth, but be truthful in your truth. Don't be a shiesty person. Don't be a scamming ass person. See, these are the things and these are the attributes that our culture and our people have taken upon. we're proud to be scammers. We're proud to be manipulators. We're proud to be, people that pimp the system, so to speak. But what's that going to get you in the long run? Is it going to get you some generational wealth? Is it going to get you some real legitimate residual income? Is it going to get you property? Is it going to give you a peace of mind? No, it's going to give you a quick thrill until you get caught up and then you're sitting in prison. And I think some of y'all like to be in prison. I don't know. I don't like not being free. Prison is just another form of slavery to me. You know what I'm saying? But I know y'all saw the title. Before we get started, I know y'all like, oh shit, it's another Monday. For some of y'all that be watching the bushes, he's about to get to rambling for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Half the shit I ain't gonna like. I'm gonna be calling his wife the next morning, like, hey, what's up with that? But whatever. You know what I'm saying? I really could care less, about that. But I will say this though. I would not be too long. Cause I'm gonna let y'all get back to the rest of y'all night after I do my live stream and the rest of y'all week. We're gonna talk about a few topics of the day. And we're gonna give our own input on how we feel about certain things. And then we're gonna keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? But how's everybody doing? Everybody good? Because
Let's get ready to rumble!
it's time. There's a lot of things that need to change. I've been hearing what's been going on in the whole Donald Trump, Fannie Willis thing, the whole trials and all the madness that's going on, the migrants that's in this country taking up all y'all resources, well, all of our resources and all of our housing that could be used for, actual citizens of this country. It has gotten to the point now where there are a lot of fucking Democrats that are willing to flip Republican. And I don't even know why y'all want to be Democrats in the first goddamn place, because those are the ones that enslaved you during the slavery. If you really look at history, if you really understand how things worked, it was the Democrats that kept you enslaved. It was the Republicans that passed the laws and fought and got heads blown off to free our asses here. But I guess a lot of y'all don't read, so y'all kind of forgot. And I understand, the Democrats, after so many years, they done pimped you with their delusions of grandeur and things of that nature. Y'all just decided to just go and roll with it. But it's all good. Hey, hold on for 1 second, y'all. I got some things going on here, and things need to be in better order, but that's another subject. But anyway, I know y'all done seen the title. We're gonna talk about it. And I know some of y'all have been hearing about the so-called super mayor in Dalton, Illinois. For all of us Illinoisans that's here, I am from Illinois. I was born and raised in Chicago, Southeast Side. I'm a ride or die Chicagoan, and I respect everything that we've done up until this point, because there's a lot of shit that's been going on. It's just so crazy right now, and I don't even know how to explain it. But we got to get better on how we move as a people, as a culture, as a circle, as a society, because no matter how much we elevate as people, there's still some lack that we're doing that's keeping us back. So, last week, and I'm quite sure a lot of y'all hadn't heard about this because, like I said, Tiffany Henry been in the news since last summer, and it's only gotten worse and worse and worse. Excuse me. And she went on a popular journalist slash podcaster slash media personality by the name of Roland Martin to so-called tell her truth. And this woman straight put herself further in the dirt. For those that are residents of Dalton, Illinois, I feel so sorry for y'all, and I wish that y'all wasn't going through what y'all was going through, but y'all voted for this heifer. Y'all allowed this heifer to infiltrate being the mayor of Dalton as well as the supervisor of Thornton Township and is running amok with y'all's taxpaying dollars. Running amok with her now crooked police department out there. Going against the grain with her trustees that are really trying to have some kind of transparency and guidance and balance with their township, but she don't give a shit. See, this where it goes back to what I've noticed and what I've seen amongst a lot of us black folks. When we never had shit and we have our comeuppance, so to speak, when we get a little something, when we get a little status, when we get a little money, when we get a little recognition, a little popularity, you tend to forget where the fuck you came from. It happens in all aspects of life. But what is really sad, I've noticed over the years, it happens a lot with us black people. Some of y'all didn't have the greatest childhoods. Some of y'all didn't have the greatest backgrounds. Some of y'all wasn't as popular or well liked in your upcoming years, your formative years, and things like that. And then when you become an adult and you get in certain situations and circles and things of that nature, and you get certain titles and certain privileges, you forget who the fuck you are. And then you start acting brand new. You start doing things that you would have never have done before you had that label, before you had that title, before you had that ability to even be in a circle in the light like that. This is what goes on with a lot of us. This is what goes on in certain positions that we have ourselves in. It's actually sad because all you're doing is showing just how weak you are. All that you're doing is just showing how thirsty you are for attention, for status, for validation. Some of y'all never felt validated in your lives. And that's not really society's fault. You might want to blame your parents or your mother or your environment or how you was raised or the people that gave you whatever they gave you as you was coming up as a child into young adulthood to adulthood. Maybe you need to look at those people. Maybe you need to look at your family. Maybe you need to look at the mindset and the what's the word I'm looking for? The philosophy of what they was trying to accomplish in life. You know, because a lot of times, and we didn't all seen it in our communities, we didn't see some families, they doing what they need to do. They're being upstanding citizens in the community. They pay their taxes. They work hard. They build they family wealth. And then you got some families that just all they give a fuck about is having their hands out, having a gang of children in their circle, no stability. Hey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I'm serious about what you got going on as far as in July. Shout out to Star Quality. I know I said it. I know the other week some of y'all got really in y'all feelings because how y'all did that club at their last event, and y'all bogus as shit. Shout out to Platinum Dragon and Dream Stuff for being invested with y'all. You know, real talk, real respect, real love. Both them people came through my old organization when I was affiliated and a part of this whole club, you know, world stuff and the madness that I'm seeing right now. You know what I'm saying? And hey, listen, people come and go in different situations. People come and go and meet different people. But if you show true respect and you move a certain way, it doesn't matter if a person was a part of your organization at one point and then they decide to go somewhere else. Maybe they just need to elevate to something different at that time. So you should show respect for that. See, so many of you niggas get so in y'all feelings when people leave y'all club. Maybe they left your club because they didn't like how y'all was running y'all shit. Maybe they left your organization because they didn't like the direction that y'all were going. Maybe they had a different, you know, understanding as far as what you had coming at one point, and as time went on, they saw something else, and they just didn't want to be a part of that. It's not your place to hold anybody. Everybody is grown. Everybody has their own mind. Everyone has their own concept of how they want to have things happen. And if it was just their season, it just was that. But so many of you overly jealous and overzealous as fucking so-called leaders that claim that y'all are, the bosses that y'all claim y'all are, y'all get upset when a motherfucker want to leave your shit. I never got upset when someone left my organization. I only got upset when they downed the same organization they was so-called so gung-ho for before they left. That's some fake, phony ass shit. And any of you motherfuckers that do that shit out here in the streets that's still affiliated with that kind of lifestyle, if y'all disrespect the previous club that you was with, you ain't shit. And the people that took you in, they need to watch you. But they probably don't give a fuck. They probably ain't shit either. But anyway, I ain't about to get into all of that. But we are about to get into this whole Tiffany Henyard thing. So like I say, for all those that are residents of Dalton, y'all got some deciding to do. Because the feds is already watching her right now for some of the things that's been talked about over these months as far as how she's mismanaging funds, stealing money, balling, always putting herself out here in social media. That sound familiar? Some of you club goers, some of you clubbers, y'all always got to put yourselves out there. Y'all always got to try to show out like y'all doing so much. Y'all always got to act like y'all got more than what the fuck you really have. All to find out that half you motherfuckers ain't even registered with the state. Just like one of the city mayor, Tiffany Hender's organization is not. What is up with that? Y'all just don't like to be, correct, I guess. Right? Y'all just rather just run amok and just do stupid shit. I guess that's what y'all do. But anyway, we're going to talk about it. My man right here, I got a little reaction video. And it's Nate the lawyer. Shout out to Nate the lawyer. He is actually a lawyer. He's been following Tiffany Henyard since probably last summer with a few other people in the social media space like Pink Book Lessons, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Shout out to all those. I'm giving free advertising as far as all that, But I do hope, because like I said, I'm double streaming, struggle streaming. I need 9 more subscribers so I can get to the races. So please go on over to YouTube and type in Black Bottom Broadcast and hit the subscribe and the bell button and the like and share the videos. I'm trying to get really in tune with the algorithm and man, we got some big things coming up for this year, 2024. But yeah, this is a Monday Night Rumble, and we're gonna rumble along as far as what my man Nate, the lawyer, has to say about y'all's mayor out there in Dalton, Illinois. God bless y'all. I wish y'all.
This Tiffany Henyard story has done something I thought impossible. It united the left wing and the right wing in one common cause. Stop Tiffany Henyard.
Tiffany Henyard.
Tiffany Henyard.
Tiffany Henyard.
Tiffany.
I'll be right back. Y'all listen.
Tiffany Henyard. Tiffany Henyard. Tiffany Henyard.
Tiffany Henyard.
Tiffany Henyard, the mayor of Dalton, Illinois. And in this video, I'm going to expose her for who she is.
Now, Tiffany Henyard went on Roland Martin's show, who's a left-wing lunatic, and lied through her teeth. For instance, she said she had absolutely nothing to do with the charity Tiffany Henyard Cares. Here's what she said.
The foundation is not registered, but it has nothing to do with you.
Correct. That's true.
Okay.
That's
So you're not aware of any of the work that they've done, money that they've raised, anything along those lines.
Correct.
Now, how do we know that's a lie? Because Tiffany Henyard says it's a lie. Check it out.
Big on as dear to my heart is I'm real big on a cancer foundation. I have created Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation, and what that entails is helping everybody within the 17 municipalities with services such as well services and resources, such as if you need help paying for chemo, radiation, your medicine, your wigs, your prosthetic, your breasts, things of that nature, even helping you with housing. Because I know firsthand how that feels to just not have help when my mom had breast cancer.
Now, she told a whole bunch of lies in that interview, and we're going to go over them all. I've been covering Tiffany A. Henyard for months now, and one thing I am shocked to see is that even though Republicans and Democrats fight like cats and dogs, they all agree on one thing. Tiffany A. Henyard is a disaster. Now, this is also true when you move to print media. Check this out on Ground News. They have Democratic Mayor Henyard accused of launching police raids against businesses that won't pay the Queen's ransom. And you get how it's covered on the left.
And it's crazy because I'm quite sure some of y'all have seen some of the constituents out there in Dalton. I was talking with, the local media like Channel 9, Fox News, things like that. Because you like I said, some of those business owners and people who were getting backlash from this particular person got approached by the feds, the FBI, You know, the ones that when they get you, they get you. The ones that's watching everything. The ones that can tap your phones, pull up your personal emails, your text messages, track your phone calls, all that shit. You know, when the feds actually get you, it's a 98% chance that your ass is going to prison. You know, and this bitch is sitting here spinning, doing all the shit that most of us, you know, black folks do that are shiesty ass people that's always trying to come up on somebody. That's always trying to make someone else look bad to make yourself look good because you just a weak-hearted and a weak-minded individual, which is sad as shit. And you wonder why us as a collective, one, don't have the generational wealth that we deserve. Well, we don't even deserve it. We didn't earn it. Okay. Our ancestors before that fought, you know, the brothers and sisters that made places like Black Wall Street, you know, the brothers and sisters that made all these different inventions that y'all use to this day. You know, those kind of brothers that went on the front line, you know, to fight for this country, you know, the ones that went on the front line for civil rights, you know, things like that. You know, the ones that fought for us to even have the right to fucking vote. Y'all shitting all over them. It's people like her, Tiffany Henyard. Yeah, I'll call you out by name. It's a few other, excuse me. It's a few other you people I will call out by name that be doing bogus ass shit, but that's another fucking time for another fucking live stream. Because I see some of y'all just don't believe fat meat is greasy. Some of y'all just don't believe that the more and more you do ill to your own people, you're only putting yourself further in the hole. I guess y'all just don't believe that shit. You know, you want to fight against the same person that's going through the same bullshit you're going through. While someone else in another section, in another ethnic group is looking at us and laughing. Like they just will never get it together. Y'all always want to hate on each other. Y'all always want to try to expose each other. Y'all always want to try to fight each other. Y'all always want to try to delete each other. There are certain situations that might be warranted, but for the most part, we do it all the time. And then on top of that, we'll sit up and elect people to steal from you. Tiffany Henyard is stealing from y'all out there in Dalton. If I was y'all, I wouldn't spend $1 out there no more until she's out of office. Go to the next town over. Go to Hazelcrest. Go to Matson. Go to Harvey. As ratchet as they are, they ain't that far behind. You know? Stop just voting for a motherfucker just because they a certain color or whatever the fuck. Vote for, if y'all gonna vote, do your research on who you're voting for. Because a lot of y'all didn't do your research on this fucking criminal. Because she already had a fucking criminal record before she became even a trustee. Because she was a trustee before she became the mayor. So she stuck around. You know, she got information. You know, like how in the club world, how you might have some member come in and they don't know nothing from nothing. And you give them all the information. You give them all your knowledge in this lifestyle. Y'all have one bad falling out. They want to leave and they took all your information and now they want to start their own organization. And you punk motherfuckers allow that shit to happen. Sometimes y'all allow it to happen before they even pay what they owe the last organization that they left. Return property that needed to have been returned to that last organization. Some of you motherfuckers is wet as toilet paper wiping your ass. But anyway, like I said, I wasn't going to get too far going on that. We're going to talk about this city mayor here, Tiffany Henyard, and her lies that she did on Roland Martin and all this other shit. So let's talk about it.
Left, center, and right. For comparison, the left-leaning sources saying Dalton trustees approved resolution for federal investigation of Mayor Tiffany Henyard. And you have this last one says U.S. police investigate Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard for corruption, abuse of power. And then the right-leaning sources make sure they let you know it's a Democratic mayor. Did Mayor Henyard accused of launching police raids against businesses that won't pay the Queen's ransom? Now, Ground News is an app and website that allows you to get all the world's news in one place. Now, one thing I also like about Ground News is that you actually get to see who owns the sources. So, for instance, Fox News is part of the Murdoch family. This is Sky News, also part of the Murdoch family. And here, the New York Post was also reporting it. Guess who owns it? The Murdoch family. So it also gives you an idea of who's pushing out a certain narrative or what company owns the sources that are pushing out a certain narrative. Now, if you're interested in Ground News, I have an awesome deal from the people at Ground News. They said, hey, use my link, ground.news/Snake, and you will get 40% off unlimited access to Ground News. That's ground.news/Snake to get the 40% off. Let's get back to the super mayor's interview with Roland Martin. So we'll go over some of the accusations and some of her answers. So let's just jump into it.
So let's first deal with Dalton. So your critics say that you have a significant security detail. First of all, how large is your police department in Dalton, and what is your security detail?
So the first question is about the mayor's security detail. Here is the news coverage of that issue.
Tonight, Fox 32 investigates Tiffany Henyard's security detail and the massive amount of overtime it is generating for a handful of officers.
The officers are paid every 2 weeks, which without overtime is 80 hours. But when they're put on Henyard's detail, that 80 hours balloons to well over 100 hours, sometimes 200 hours. And in the case of Officer Terry Young last May, 303 hours worked over a 2-week period. That resulted.
How is that possible for one person in a 2-week period to do 303 hours of overtime for an equivalent of $13,154.63? Really? So you mean tell me in them 2 weeks, the man probably would have had 4 hours of free time to himself off work? He worked 24/7 for 2 weeks straight. Down there, it's 24 hours in a day. See, this is the shit I'm talking about, man. Some of us black folks, us coloreds, us Negroes, us bastard children, when you get a little power, y'all just run amok. When you get a little status, you just run amok. And then instead of doing things the right way, so we can actually be proud of our accomplishments of what we do in society on a day-to-day basis, a lot of y'all motherfuckers is proud to scam the system. Well, they oppressed us, so hey, we should get in where we fit in, and we oppress them. I guess that's the mindset that y'all motherfuckers think about. I guess because we're living still in a capitalistic society that had us and our ancestors enslaved, right? Well, I wasn't enslaved, but our ancestors were enslaved. You know, we're like 3-4 generations removed from slavery. So I guess just because, they ganked us and they did all these things, we're supposed to do whatever. Okay, I get it to a certain degree, but if that's the case, then get the fuck about this country and go do it somewhere else. Go live your life somewhere else. If you feel that this country is so racist and so, downtrodden and so in the mud, then get the fuck out. Is that so hard? Like my example with this heifer right here, the so-called self-proclaimed Superman. Who the fuck told us as a black community and as a nation to flip Democrat? Who told y'all to do that? Can anybody answer that question? And also, can y'all answer me this question? What ultimately throughout our democratic history, well, not me, because I'm not a Democrat. I don't really claim any political party, to be honest with you, because all of them is for the same agenda, and that's just to make money and do them. Some people might do for the people, but it's far in between. I don't see too many Democrats that's really doing things that help and alleviate some of the problems that's going on in our communities and in our people. But y'all want to keep voting for these motherfuckers without even doing the proper research of who you're voting for. It'd be something different if y'all literally did a background check and did a fact check as far as who these people that y'all vote for. And then if y'all feel after y'all did all that and you still want to vote for the person and you felt that was the best person to represent you in whatever circles and communities that you're in, then okay, that's great. But y'all don't. A lot of us vote for people just because of they look a certain way, they talk a certain way, they engaged themselves oracally in a manner that it enticed you, it enchanted you. You felt a certain thing. You felt that, so to speak, as y'all say, right? Yeah, I felt that. And a scam artist will fucking tell you anything they want to tell you to get their way and get something about you. Y'all do realize that, right? Y'all do realize that y'all have allowed the Democratic Party to scam you motherfuckers for the last 50 years. Y'all do realize that, right? I know some of y'all like, man, this nigga, what you a Republican? If I would respect anything that Republicans is on, they're about business, money, family, structure. If you're not on that, then get the fuck away from me. Because I ain't trying to hear nothing you got to say. Fuck you and your Democratic fucking party. Straight up. I don't so-called respect them too much either. But I know their foundation. And they stand on that shit. The ones that's affiliated with it, they stand on that shit. Y'all might not like it, but so fucking what? They stand on their beliefs. What do y'all stand on? Besides your crusty ass feet. What do y'all really believe in? What do y'all honor? What do you respect? The sad thing about it, we got the Fannie Willis's, the Tiffany Henyards, the motherfucker that's the mayor of Chicago, the motherfucker that's the mayor of New York. Oh, he set a precedence. That mayor in New York, he said, fuck these migrants. I'm cutting them off. Because y'all motherfuckers is running amok. And they are. But y'all's president allowed this shit to happen. That y'all got the nerve that some of y'all to try to say y'all gonna reelect this fucking Neanderthal of a fucking man that don't even fucking know who his fucking name is half the time or what day it is or always bumping into shit and fucking up shit. Y'all gotta excuse me. Oh God, I can't wait for this weather change. This weather's been going so up and down. Nothing like good tea. But anyway, we're gonna continue on with my man Nate the lawyer as far as what he talking about as far as this trick. I mean this bitch. I mean this woman. I mean this mayor. Tahoe, Tiff, or whatever the fuck they call her.
A paycheck of more than $13,000. In fact, there are 336 hours total in 2 weeks, meaning Young was not being paid for only 33 hours over that period.
But at some point, there would be 2 officers or 3 officers. And depending on if there was some type of event, it would be more officers.
That's for a town of a little more than 20,000 people that's struggling economically and usually only has a few officers on duty per shift. Collins says Henyard frequently uses the officers as her personal valets.
Officers would be sent out to run errands, to do pickups.
And the mayor's detail racked up thousands of dollars in travel expenses, accompanying Henyard on her many trips out of town.
Why do you need a security detail while you're out of town? Who's on the other end of that flight that's going to do harm?
So now you've heard the news report. But what does Tiffany Henyard have to say about the security detail?
Your critics say that you have a significant security detail. First of all, how large is your police department in Dalton? And what is your security detail?
So we have about 45 officers in our village. My security is warranted due to the fact of threats and things of that nature. And people not stating this, it's in our CBA. That's our collective bargaining agreement. That's our union contract.
Now, I stopped right here because I actually found one of the prior collective bargaining agreements between the police and the village of Dalton. Now, in here on page 15, it talks about town officials' protective detail. And here, the section for town officials' protective detail, it says the police department shall post the town official protective detail as a special detail at straight time pay only. In other words, the town is saying we don't want to pay people overtime for doing this. And then it talks about also an emergency situation. If you don't have any volunteers and you have to pay overtime, then you can pay overtime. Now, I have to note that this says town officials protective detail and not just the mayor's protective detail. So any town official could have a protective detail under this policy.
So it comes with a seat. That's what people not saying. I didn't make this up. I didn't just create this and say, I want security.
How many officers is it?
How many officers is what?
On security detail.
I'm not gonna say how many due to the threats on my life. So
but if it's in your CBA.
It is in my CBA. I'm not doing anything wrong. I even went to court due to the fact of people suing me saying I cannot have a security detail. And I won. The judge said I can't have a security detail because it's already in the CBA.
Okay. And so
now, this is why, as an interviewer, you have to do a little bit of your homework, because the issue isn't whether she can have the security detail or not. The issue is her spending over $1 million over the security detail budget. So Tiffany Henyard is saying, people are saying that I can't have a security detail, which is not the case. They're saying you can have a security detail, but you don't need a security detail to fly around the country with you. You don't need it 24/7. And you don't need 4 to 5 officers to be on that security detail. Which, if you think about it, 4 officers is 10% of their department because there's only 45 officers. So that should be the follow-up question. But Roland Martin, he's not wanting to push back because she is a strong Black woman in power.
And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a Black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
So now, if you haven't heard,
she was bold for that shit.
Been claiming that there's $7 million.
Township meeting.
Now, Tiffany Henyard is going to explain to us why there is no deficit
and it's all fake news.
The city is in a deficit. What is the state of the city's finances?
So we are in a deficit, but it's not what everybody's claiming it to be. They're going around with false allegations of 5 million, 7 million, 8 million. It's all false. Our deficit is $2 million.
Roland Martin needs to check himself with that. It is on paper that the city of Dalton, as of today, was this March the 4th, 2024, they are well over $7 million in debt. In the fucking red. They're not in the black. They're not even 7+ million or more. Who knows? The trustees have gotten shut out from seeing their financial statuses month to month since last September of 2023. September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 7 months. They haven't been seeing the financial reports of this so-called first female and youngest mayor of the township of Dalton, who's a fucking crook and a fucking narcissist and a fucking retard with a bad wig. It's a shame that some of you women don't have enough self-pride and self-love or self-respect for yourselves to take care and grow your own goddamn hair. You got to put on all this shit, put on your little helmet, from everybody else. Horses, other people, human hair from wherever in Indonesia, all that other shit. Y'all have no self-pride for yourselves no more. It's sad. It's sad. But I understand it. Some of y'all was just raised a certain way. Some of y'all just, like I said, when y'all get a little something, because y'all ain't have nothing coming up, y'all just don't know how to act when you get it. And that's some bumfuckery ass shit. I know your mama's really proud of y'all. Like real talk. But we're going to keep going on because, like I said, Roland, he actually did a video after he allowed this heifer to get on his platform and say all this bullshit. And then he finally decided to go back and do fact checks on what the fuck she was talking about and what's going to really put her punk ass in jail. It's a so-called non-for-profit that she solicited thousands of dollars for, and it's not even registered. But just because her name is not on it, like in the paperwork, y'all gotta see, goddamn it. Just because her name is not on the paperwork does not mean this is not an organization. I could have an organization, name it anything, 10 Tao Compound. And if I have people that I want to run it, I'll have them run it. But I'm just like a silent partner. Here you go.
$2 million.
$2 million.
And what's your annual budget?
Our annual budget is $30 million.
$3 million? $30 million.
Yep.
And so how did what led to that deficit?
So it comes from them not paying bills. So say for instance, we have a board meeting and they say, well, we're going to pull this out, pull that out. If they continue to pull bills out, later on, what do you have? A deficit because the bills still due. Just like us not paying our mortgage or not paying our light bill. We still owe the money at the end of the month.
When you say they, who's they?
The trustees, the board. Because the board is the one that votes to pay the bills.
This deficit that you have, You're saying that's a result of the trustees not paying the city's bills?
Correct.
But do you have the resources?
Yes.
To pay the bills?
Yes.
So how's there a deficit?
Because they won't pay the bills. So it's still on our books. Until we release the check and pay the bill, we still count it as a deficit.
So Superman Tiffany Henyard says they do not have a deficit. They actually have the money to pay everything. It's just that the trustees won't pay it. Now, I can show you what Tiffany Henyard has said is a lie. There is no more money left. And here's how. See, recently, the police cars in Dolphin were under threat of being repossessed.
More financial turmoil in South Suburban Dolton after a bank says the village failed to make a massive payment.
Yeah, the threat now, tow trucks could be arriving soon to repossess some village vehicles.
Some of those.
Hey, shout out to Channel 9 News, probably one of the most direct and still honest news stations in the city of Chicago, or in the state of Illinois for that matter. Channel 9 always be on it. They was on this just like a lot of other people. Fox, took wind to this person shortly after. But shout out to Channel 9 News for even cracking this story in the early stages last year when things was really starting to go left. You know what I'm saying? It's not too many honest news channels out here anymore. Everybody has their own agenda and what they want to portray and what they want to say and stuff like that. And for the most part, Channel News,
let's have some asses wiggling. I want some perfection.
They stay on that. So shout out to Channel 9.
Those vehicles being threatened with repossession include Village of Dalton police cruisers and
being
accessories
threatened to
that
get
the
their
village
police
financed
cars
back in 2019,
repoed.
much like the one
Y'all
right
doing
behind
bad
it.
business.
So now we have a situation where the village trustees have said pay this particular bill. And Henyard, authorized to pay the bill, didn't pay the bill. Matter of fact, she paid the bill for her own police vehicles, the ones that she uses to get around, but she didn't pay the bill for the other ones, even after the trustees authorized it. Check it out.
If the folks in Dalton follow all the TV that's going on in the last couple of weeks about the squad cars and public works vehicles that were on the verge of being repossessed because of a $76,000 payment that was not made, even though this board authorized the payment in May of 2023. But you need to know that the mayor's Tahoe security detail car payments were made every single month. So you, and I was on TV saying this, it is a deadly sin to think that you could have lost 6 of your police vehicles. And when you lose the vehicles, you lose the police officers too. But she chose to keep her payments on her security detail intact. I think that's important for information.
So here we have a clear example of the trustee authorizing the bill to be paid months ago. Tiffany Henyard not paying that bill and then complaining that the trustees, even though they authorized her to pay the bill, are responsible for her not paying the bill. Yeah. And Roland Martin is just agreeing with everything she said.
Let's talk about a meeting.
Roland didn't do his homework
Brown
in his initial interview with this girl.
Tiffany Henyard certainly isn't shy about attracting attention. Here she is starting a Dalton Village board meeting dressed like the Wesley Snipes character in the movie New Jack City, later punctuating her political points with the help of her own DJ.
Every single resident. Pay me what you owe me.
It's a public official doing shit like this at a council meeting.
Thank you, DJ.
Henyard's picture and name
town
virtually every public posting. Both from Dalton, where as mayor she makes $46,000 a year, and in Thornton Township, where as the elected supervisor she collects more than $200,000 a year.
Did that happen?
Oh, wow. Okay, so let me clear that up so we can understand. I did not come as Zeno Brown. I did a speak from Martin. One thing I am, I'm young. So I try to make sure I reach my young voters.
You're the same for Martin. Where? When you said Dalton or Thornton?
This is all. This is all the village, really.
Okay, got it.
All this is.
All right, now she claimed. Now I want y'all to listen to this. She claimed that when she went into that meeting with the board and the other, constituents and, the trustees and stuff like that, dressed like Nino Brown, that she was copying Martin. And then she turned around in this interview and had the audacity and the immediate gall to say, well, I'm young. So I'm trying to reach out to my younger, people out there to engage with them. Bitch, Martin was well over 30 years ago. Your punk ass was a baby when Martin was out. I'm 52. Yeah, I was young when Martin was out. Okay? You didn't know shit about Martin. You was shitting and pissing in your fucking pamper and following around your mama all to the fucking house. Fuck up out of here. You ain't know shit about what the fuck was going on with that. And duh. And if everybody knows or watched the Martin, show, you know what I'm saying? When he did that in particular skit, that was depicting Nino Brown, dumbass. Hello? The whole shit, he reenacted the movie of New Jack City. What character? Nino Brown. You dumb fucking bitch. The fuck is wrong with you? And I hate to say this, and I hate to really be this like hardcore with what I'm about to say, but I really don't give a shit. If you deserve what you got coming to you, you don't get what the fuck you got coming to you. This bitch has stolen money, is doing illegal shit with her fucking non-for-profit, and then immediately it lied on a platform with 1 million plus fucking subscribers on it, saying I have nothing to do with it, but you have a fucking video saying that that's your fucking organization. Bitch, you need to go to jail. You're going to go to prison. I am so tired of seeing our people disrespect and fuck us over as a people just because you got an upper hand on something that your brothers and sisters don't have. So just because you got a leg up, you can't help and show people in your own circle and community the right things to do. You that hell-bent of your own personal clout. You so hell-bent on your own self-worth. You're so hell-bent on your own reputation that you will fucking do your own mama in. You ain't shit. You the worst of the worst. During the time of Nat Turner, you'd have been a motherfucker that we would have had to turn on and get rid of your punk ass because you don't tell Massa where the fuck we at. Real talk. Real fucking talk. Motherfuckers like the mayor of Chicago, motherfuckers like the last mayor we just had in Chicago, motherfuckers like Tiffany Henyard, y'all need to get the fuck up out of here. Some of y'all need to go to fucking prison. And I'm just saying that on this just the aspect of your morals. Not because of what you look like. Because guess what? We the ones that do each other the worst. We ain't gotta worry about the oppressor, as y'all say. You ain't gotta worry about the government, as y'all say. We gotta worry about ourselves. We are our own worst enemy. And the minute some of us get a little status, a little money, a little clout, you don't know how to fucking act. it is painfully obvious about y'all's mayor out there in Dalton ripping y'all off. We're gonna finish this reaction, and we're gonna go to the next
Smoke and
thing.
the heat coming from my mayor, but they mix the two because people don't understand the difference between the two. But I did come as a scene from Martin. I made fun about it and did a skit and posted it on my TikTok just to show people my sense of humor.
Scene from Martin.
Because at the end of the day,
it was a scene from it was on Martin. It was taken from New Jack City.
Martin, from back in the 90s,
You
was
bum.
doing a skit based off the movie New Jack City, where he dressed up as Nino Brown. And the super mayor is also dressing up as Nino Brown, but says that she's actually dressed up as Martin, who is dressed up as Nino Brown. This is the mayor of this town with this logic. And when you just look at the pictures side by side, it's obvious she's dressed as Nino Brown.
And
Now,
that
next
sounds
I want
slow
to
as
talk
shit.
about Tiffany Hinyard's charity, Tiffany Cares. Let me show you how Tiffany Hinyard has promoted her charity.
Big on that's dear to my heart is I'm real big on a cancer foundation. I have created Tiffany Hinyard Cares Foundation, and what that entails is helping everybody within the 17 municipalities with services such as well services and resources.
Now y'all heard that this was in a township meeting. She said she created Tiffany Hinyard Cares,
things of that nature, even helping you in housing.
but went on Roland Martin and said, "Oh, someone else using my name."
So I want to make sure that I put that out there to the public and to everybody that it goes to any 17 municipality. If you cannot live in Chicago to benefit from this foundation, it's strictly for people that live in the 17 communities. We are doing a cancer walk October 4th. If you know how this room was filled, I will hope you guys will come out for that cause. We will start right at Food for Less parking lot. We will walk west, going across the Unity Bridge, and we will walk 15 miles. So anybody that's up for the challenge or that feel they can make it, please show up. You can walk, ride, or drive. And yes, we got bikes. We have motorcycle clubs. We have all kinds of people that is joining us in this movement because you never know when you need this resource as well. So always be about the cause.
Right now, they're just showing this broad with the organization in that march they so-called did the Springfield, but she ain't affiliated with it. She doesn't know nothing what's going on from nothing about this. Y'all can pull this up. This is public record, and this is the crazy shit about it. It's public record that she got this organization, but she gonna tell Roland Martin she doesn't have anything to do with it.
It's not only just for Township, it's not only just for Dalton, but it's for the state of Illinois. So I just want to give them some kind of resources. I know we had Susan G. Coleman, I got that, but you can only get so many resources from each foundation. But there's no foundation in the state of Illinois.
And she's shitting on that name, Susan G. Coleman. Don't compare yourself with that woman. She actually was doing something for cancer and for women that suffer from cancer. So you want to compare yourself to Coleman? She
Now this video that you just saw is on the official Thornton Township YouTube page.
Look
and
it
as
up.
you can see, it has Tiffany Hinyard wearing the shirts of the charity. Her face is on the van of the charity. She even had the charity get $10,000 from Thornton Township.
Our investigation with the Illinois Answers Project
But says she has nothing to do with it.
and taxpayer dollars
And she doesn't know
to support
where
charity,
what's going
including
on
a $10,000 donation from Thornton
Live.
Township, where she is
Straight live.
supervisor.
So now, let's listen to Tiffany A. Hinyard talk about her charity.
So I asked you before we went to the break. I talked about again this charity and the Illinois Attorney General's office. This is from CBS affiliate there. Says that the accusation comes at the same time the Illinois Attorney General's office told Hinyard's charity multiple times in recent months to stop improperly soliciting donations because it had not registered with the state as required by law. And you said it's not your charity. Okay. So were you ever, so show the video here. I'm trying to understand this here. So this is a video of you marching with the charity. So what is this?
So what they're not telling you is we literally walked to Springfield to create a bill to help anybody that suffered from cancer, whether it's the village of Dalton, Thornton Township, and then I increased it to the state of Illinois. That's what the whole purpose of it is.
But if you had, so there were folks with signs saying Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation. Who was that?
What do you mean? It's everybody. Everybody was there.
No. What I'm saying is, what is the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation? You said it's not affiliated with you at all.
Correct.
Well, what is it?
So someone made up a foundation. They named it after me. And they like
someone made up a foundation.
And it's called Tiffany Henyard Cares. So we all went.
Now, but they weren't registered. Have you contacted them and told them you can't use my name improperly?
Well, my lawyer's handling a lot of that stuff, so all I can tell you is that I'm not the one on anything. That's all I can tell you right now. So I'm just trying to answer to the.
So you're saying there's a foundation that's not registered, but it has nothing to do with you?
Correct. That's true.
Okay.
So do you believe Tiffany Henyard says she has nothing to do with this charity? Someone just
fucking joke
and put her name on it. And just to be clear,
lying bitch
made it up, is her employee.
Like a lot of you bitches out there in the streets. A lot of y'all some lying ass bitches.
Sitting next to her.
Sorry, but it just is what it is.
He's a village
Y'all call us men liars.
He's also an
Y'all lie to
Portland
both.
Township. And he's the guy listed as the registered agent of Tiffany Henyard's foundation.
So Tiffany Henyard is trying to pretend that she knows absolutely nothing about a foundation that has her name on it, that's run by her employees, and
I have a picture on
she is
it.
organizing all these events and giving them taxpayer money to operate. Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to buy that. So did Tiffany Henyard convince you in this interview that she is totally innocent of all of these accusations and that it's just people who are out to get her is what's causing her the pain? Don't forget, like, share, subscribe to all the great YouTube stuff. And as a special announcement, we will be talking to Trustee Jason House, the person.
And that's the person that really needs to run against Tiffany Henyard and Dalton and take that seat. Because if there's one thing I can say about Jason House, he's very transparent and he really cares about getting the job done. See, we have situations in our communities where, yeah, you got certain people with certain status, certain resources, certain, abilities to make certain things happen, right? But what are you really doing it for? Are you doing it for your people? Or are you doing it really for yourself? And it's been shown time and time again, a lot of our people that have these different, things going on in their life and capabilities and abilities and resources, they're not doing it for y'all. They're doing it for themselves. They don't give a shit about you. You're just either an asset for them or you're in the way. I was in the way for a lot of motherfuckers because of how I think and how I move and how I interact with people and things like that. And that's fine. I'm good with that. I could give two shits, because I don't miss none of the shit that I did. Only thing I miss is the good people that I met, over the years I was a part of, what I was a part of. But it's cutthroat as shit. The club world is worse than working in the collection field. It's cutthroat as shit. When they see you got something going, a motherfucker try to undercut your ass in a minute just to get your glory or your money or your status. There's no true loyalty in that shit no more. I said it before, I say it again. Give it up. Because all y'all doing is putting it further and further in the ground with the reputation in the city. And the ones that's really trying to do something, they just trying to stay afloat in it. And I get it. They want to still continue to do their part. Continue on. Stop fucking with these fake, phony, fool-ass niggas. Trust me. They'll regret it in the end. But you guys see the light at the end of the tunnel. I hope y'all do. I understand these organizations have to create funding, all this other stuff. Do your research. Do your due diligence. If you're really the non-for-profit that you claim that you are, you can actually get grants for the things that you need to do without doing a club set. You can actually get the revenue that you need if you look into the right channels of where you can obtain funding, whereas all you can do is get your funding and do your community work. So who are you as an organization? Ask yourselves that at y'all next meeting. Are you someone that's just out here just trying to turn up and get money from club sets that half you motherfuckers keep fucking up anyway? Or are you really trying to do something on the non-for-profit side and get the funding that you need to do the things that y'all need to do? I mean, I know some of y'all are at a certain status where y'all can actually come out of pocket, do what y'all got to do for your organization, which is great. You know, for all you bitch ass motherfuckers that thought I was broke, I did that for years and made it look easy. Made it look easy. But you don't have to do that if you know the proper ways of engaging in business and obtaining the different avenues of getting help for your organization. Because you're a non-for-profit, you'll do the due diligence to get that information to do what y'all got to do. Well, you ain't got to come out of $1, 50 cent, quarter, penny, nothing. Because you done found the avenues that are willing to invest in your organization. There are avenues and ways where you can obtain whatever you want and what you're doing tax-free and without $1 coming out your pocket. But you got to know where to go, who to talk to, and how to talk to them. Like I said, this is a Monday Night Rumble. I'm doing what I got to do. We have to talk about that right quick. But right now, we're going to talk about this next reaction video from my man, Beautiful Eyes, El Guapo. And for those that's not subscribed to him, go on YouTube and subscribe to Beautiful Eyes. But please, fuck all that shit. Go on over to Black Bottom Rodcast and subscribe to me. I need 9 more subscribers to hit my goal. And I'm off the races on strictly YouTube. Like straight up. I'm not going to be double streaming, struggle streaming no more in a minute. So get used to it now, y'all. Y'all motherfuckers in the background, y'all can watch and don't speak, don't hit the like button, all that other shit, all y'all want. I don't care. But once I hit this goal, I'm out of it. And y'all ain't got no choice. Or y'all might not want to fuck with me. I mean, it's all good. Maybe y'all just trying to see if I'm going to start naming some names and calling out some people and stuff like that. Some of y'all ain't even worth my energy. But it's a big thing with the passport bros and how you black bitches is just hating on these mothers. But we're gonna do a reaction video. Y'all hating on them bad because guess what? In the next 5 to 10 years, y'all could talk this shit now. But brothers that's really trying to do something and have a good life, and they're getting tired of dealing with how the modern woman here in this country is moving and acting and how they treat us men. When these men decide to leave and go elsewhere and still be able to live their life and do their business as men, y'all gonna be real pissed off. Y'all gonna be real pissed off. Cause yeah, I know y'all say, man, fuck y'all. I just fuck with my own. I just be gay. You bitches gotta understand. So I'm sorry I had to say it like that, but you know, out of the numbers of domestic violence, woman on woman domestic violence is higher than men on women domestic violence. Y'all bitches can't get along with each other either, but y'all say that bullshit. Y'all try to like make us look like, you know, try to make us jealous because y'all want to smack each other's asses at parties and dance on each other because we don't do that shit with each other no more. You know, men and women don't dance with each other no more at parties because a lot of you women are weird as shit. And if y'all ain't heard it here or heard it before, you're hearing it here. A lot of you modern women, a lot of you modern black bitches are weird as shit. The shit y'all do, the shit y'all wear, how y'all present yourselves, you're weird as fuck. But y'all want to call us men weird. Yes, some of them need help. Some of our brothers need guidance. I'm here to say, yeah, we do. Can y'all admit that y'all do? Honestly, can y'all admit that y'all need some help, some guidance, some structure? Or do y'all just really focus on money and validation? But anyway, we're going to sit up here and talk about this whole passport and, the foreigners is coming for y'all's heads now.
So can you cook?
Yes, I can cook, I can clean.
Yeah, see, this is why I came to find a traditional woman. See, in the United States, all they do.
Oh my God. A lot of the passport bros will be like, we only want you for your money. And then they go get their 90-day fiance on, and she's clearly just with you for your money. If I'm working all day, sorry, I maybe don't want to come home and cook for 2 hours to feed you when you get home. Even when I'm not working all day, I don't want to be home cooking for 2 hours. I've men that talk like this, that act like this, who hate black women. It's also just comparing American women. You didn't go to Africa. You went to Thailand.
When you go find a wife in the Philippines or Thailand or Eastern Europe, I'm assuming you mean they're more biddable, that they're less outspoken, they don't demand anything of you, that they're just happy to be rescued from their poverty-stricken life of no opportunity, and in return, all they have to do is subject themselves to your advances. I do wonder at your motivation for why you want to go overseas to find a partner. Is it because you prefer your women without opinions, unable to fight back, and vulnerable? I've gone along this.
The sad thing about the women here in the States that combat with this whole movement of men that go to these different countries to find more submissive and understanding women, y'all got the immediate gall to like insult these women. Like they're like the scum of the earth. They have no education. They have no backbone as an individual because that's the fucking sign language that y'all want to deflect on them. Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. That is the main problem of a lot of the women that's here in this country. Y'all throw so much sign language out there. Y'all don't even realize that you're dooming yourself because you're showing your true colors as being a very undesirable and unagreeable ass bitch. And you wonder why you ain't got no man, no husband, no life, no family, no nothing. All you guys are a gang of kids. Well, fuck them. I don't give a fuck. I got them niggas on child support. They wasn't shit. Then why'd you let the motherfucker shoot up the club then in your ass? You gotta ask yourself that shit. Y'all can talk that bullshit all you want about these men that y'all entertained and allowed to entertain you. It's a difference if you was just entertaining them and y'all dated and it didn't work out and y'all just went y'all separate ways and there was nothing holding y'all together. But some of you bitches like to fucking let these motherfuckers shoot up your fucking shit. They tell you, I ain't ready for the baby. I'm going to have a baby anyway. Fuck you. It's my body, my choice. You like, yeah, I told you, man. I ain't trying to have no kids. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to have it anyway. And then when you leave your ass alone, now he ain't no good. But that'd be the same motherfucker when you can't work it out with no other motherfucker out here in the street. That's the same motherfucker that you'll let come to your crib and crack your ass open like an egg. So shut the fuck up. Y'all contradictive as fuck. A lot of you. And we're here to bring awareness to this shit because the shit has to stop. This is why we're in the disarray that we are. We're in the dilemma that we are as a society, as a culture, as a people. Because some of you women think that y'all better than us men. Y'all say y'all don't need us, but y'all use the fuck out of us. And some of you weak ass men need to stop entertaining that bullshit. If you're standing on your truth and on your purpose, brothers, if you're standing on your purpose righteously and doing what needs to be done, you deserve to have the best in your circle, in your life. Women, if you're really a real true woman and doing what you need to do as a woman and know your place and your role as a woman, and you deal with a man and that man's not living up to his standards, you need to leave that motherfucker alone. I don't give a fuck about what his shit is this big and blah, 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 blah. So what? Y'all talk about, oh yeah, he gotta have so many inches and this, that. Half you bitches can't take that shit. So knock it the fuck off. Some of y'all will be real happy with a motherfucker 5 to 6 inches. That's not me, but that's another story. So I ain't about to go there. But like, stop it. You couldn't take a motherfucker 12, 13 inches to save your fucking life. So just stop front. Y'all be watching too many porns. And that's another thing that's been twisting our community. But that's another time. That's another story. That's another live stream for another different place. But anyway, we're going to talk about this whole bullshit with these passport bros, these women that keep hating on these passport bros, and these foreigners that's coming at y'all bitches next, because y'all been real disrespectful to a lot of these women, like in Thailand and the DR and Philippines and you know Europe, stuff like that. Y'all been real disrespectful. Y'all just think y'all know so much, but y'all ain't never been there. So how the fuck can you give an opinion about something you ain't never been? I mean, let me ask. I mean, somebody answer that question. How can you know how something moves that you've never been around? If you never worked at Kentucky Fried Chicken, how the fuck you know how they make their food? I'll wait. You don't know nothing about the machines they use in the back, in the kitchen, none of that shit. I did. I used to work at that place when I was a teenager. I know all about what it was. I bet y'all don't even know what a 1040 machine is. For those that used to work at KFC, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, a 1040 machine. The 1040. And you know exactly what was cooked in that bitch. But anyway, we're going to go on this because, this got deep and you bitches is on notice because motherfuckers tired of y'all.
For you as well, let's see. Clueless, a lot comes out your mouth. Age faster than Asians. Oblivious to being prejudiced against us. Life full of pain and loneliness. Subjected to die alone. Have no man. Cannot get a date. And undesirable.
Damn, that's a kick to the damn chest.
You don't know what you're doing.
The modern woman has flagrantly and unabatedly gone and spoken so reckless about the passport bros, about Western men in general, but they really started going in on foreign women. And deep down inside, I knew the day would come that their comeuppance would be presented. I'm telling you, I didn't expect it to be this soon, and I didn't expect it to be this severe. It is bad. These women have truly pissed off entire nations of women. And Jane has made it her personal mission to eviscerate each and every one of these Western women that she has come across, saying something disrespectful about Thai women, about Thai people, about her country of Thailand. And what's crazy, she is defending the passport bros. But I need you to see and understand where this is going right now. And you are supposed to stay the hell out of it. Stay out of it, y'all.
Stay out of it.
This is a fight we no longer have to fight. Just sit back,
brothers.
Shut up. They start
stay
talking
out of it. Let these women sink themselves.
Yeah. And when you are, for instance, when we were here before, you know what? I mean, all the things that were printed in the tabloid, the only things that have been true for me that I couldn't ban. It doesn't seem to matter. You were like in between shots, running off, receiving the dead.
Yeah, yo. In your mind, I want you beatboxing in your mind. Be like, okay, get them. So look, I want you to take note. My sisters, my American Black women, tend to lead the charge any and every opportunity that they can for war. And not to be too incendiary, but let's just keep it a buck.
He bleeped it, but I'm gonna say
as we go through this montage, I want you to take a look and see how many of our lovely ladies, our American Black women, are in here popping. I can show you better than I can tell you.
When you pay attention to the passport bros, like they're getting women from like the DR, Colombia,
Yes.
The Philippines, Thailand. Like women can speak very little English.
Excuse me for not being fluent in white people's language. It's because Thailand has never been colonized by anyone. Welcome to the history of Thailand.
Women that don't have education.
She is translating what the lovely ladies are saying in English for Thai people to see. This is why I say this is becoming an international incident. Y'all ladies are being exposed. You went so hard. You swung the pendulum
so far one way with your mouth and your rhetoric, not even having skin in the game for this fight, and definitely not knowing what the hell you're talking about, man, when that mother starts dropping and catching that momentum and bust you in the head, don't get mad. This is what I'm talking about.
Do you think these Thai universities are just for show or something? Look, there are many more. Look at the interior design of this particular Thai university. You see, plants and trees help the students to learn better. You know, calm environment, no stress, no mass shooting at uni, unlike in the US.
Damn, Jane, wow. See, and she's coming for the whole country. And I want you to understand, there's so much nuance here. You know, I love my dude, Richie Mack. That's my guy, man. That's my brother, my big brother. Richie Mack said that the lovely lady that sat in his house and did that interview had a classy clapback. This is a classy clapback. She's responding directly to an American lovely lady, the most educated. You know, hey, they love them degrees,
educated.
Because when I die, buddy,
Y'all the most
you know
enrolled.
what's gonna keep me warm?
Y'all ain't the
That's
most
right,
educated.
those degrees. Talking about the universities in Thailand are better than the ones in the US. Shots fired already. And we're just starting. Let's get it.
And I'm 100% sure that she can't even locate these countries that she's disrespecting on an empty world map like this.
But no, they're the most educated, Jane. They're the most educated, right? They should be able to, on the map, they should be able to do that.
Anyway, the interior design is very thoughtful. If I own a university, I would plant lots of weed just like this. No stress. If I start racially profiling her, she'll be screaming BLM.
Oh my gosh, she done brought up BLM already. Don't you know that our lovely ladies have...
Yeah, what happened to BLM? Black people. Remember all that money that they got donated to that organization? All the tens of thousands and millions that got donated to that organization. Where are they now? What are they doing to help us in our community, in our calamities, in our situations that's going on in our communities? Especially right now with the whole migrant thing, you know, and what the resources they're taking, not only from our community, but from other communities. Where's BLM now? Hello? Hello? Hello, Merce? Hello, Bueller? Hello, Sambo? Stanley? Where they at? Where are they? Anybody answer that question? Where's Black Lives Matter now? Does Black Lives really matter? Fuck out of here, man. It's a fucking joke.
I had to fight all their life.
All my life I had to fight.
She can't. Oh. This is gonna get progressively worse and worse and worse. Get your drinks, get your popcorn. We aren't even a minute into it.
Yeah, tune in and
It's
listen
so
to
bad,
this.
yo. It is so freaking bad.
Because this Thai woman
So then why
got
would
to
it
you
be okay
bitches'
to racially
asses.
profile Asian people so casually? Get
Good
this
point.
Connie here, you uneducated clown.
Oh, she done called her a clown too. Damn, yo.
Ain't that what y'all do?
Can we take a second to
Name call?
acknowledge the fact that Jane is speaking the Queen's English or the King's English now? She's speaking the King's English. She's a Thai woman that grew up in England. How fly is that? The accent is off the chain. Let's go.
Here is another ignorant clown who's bitter because she's got triggered by this one question. What does she think about the passport bros? Her reaction.
Fuck you. Go away. Go find your women wherever you want. If you're not satisfied, I don't know what to tell you. If you want a woman who barely even speaks English,
Barely speak English. It's a fucking bastard language.
Damn, yo.
English is a bastard language, unfortunately.
She called English a bastard language. And actually, considering that she grew up in England, If there's one person that can actually say it in this conversation, it's her. Shots freaking fired, Joe.
English is a bastard language. Every other country speaks their language.
Crazy.
English is secondary.
She doesn't even know it. Anyway, there are many languages being taught in Asian schools, including your bastard language. There are also compulsory components in the Thai national curriculum. It helps raise the economy. The thing is, not all Thai people care about being fluent in your bastard language. Since we've got our own language, remember, Thailand has never been colonized before. So obviously, we're not going to be good at other languages, such as English. We weren't colonized. Didn't just...
Makes sense.
Ouch, yo. Ouch.
A country that was never colonized by the Europeans.
She's just mad because she's been begging for a long time.
Oh, God.
A long time. But she ain't been successful. Asian woman has more than just sex to offer, and I swear the United States has the largest industry in the world, filled with women like her swallowing multiple men all at once.
I had somebody suck Skittles out my booty hole.
Hold on. Some of you bitches actually get on some of these like random like interview, podcasts and say stupid shit like, I let a man suck Skittles out of my booty hole. You nasty as shit. Dude nasty as fuck. Both y'all motherfuckers couldn't smoke a blunt or nothing with me. Cause y'all just some trifling assholes. And y'all think that shit's cute. This modern day, culture that we have out here is we free living. This is even worse than the hippies. At least the hippies had some kind of standards. Y'all motherfuckers ain't got shit. Y'all just do and just move how y'all want to move as reckless as y'all can. And it's sad. But we're going to let this Thai woman cook you hoes. Because some of y'all need this verbal ass whooping.
Okay. Jay, we might have to put you in jail. Jail. Damn.
Now that's a lot of sucky to do, but no real love to gain. Me no love you long time. Also, Kim Kardashian is an idol in their country.
Facts.
And her fame started with a sex tape. How dare you look down on Thai women and Thailand? How dare you?
I had to hit my soundboard too.
Come on, Craig. Fellas, this is actually the best situation that we could be in. Because our women have been so out of pocket. And I'm not talking about just the American black woman. I'm talking about Western women in general. Saying all that that we can't defend them. But I'm telling you, please stay the hell out of the way. Look, don't jump in there. Don't jump in there and get your ass whooped. I'm serious. Don't jump in there and be considered one of the enemies. Do not jump in there and catch.
Don't jump in there and then start hearing this.
She's talking about sucky. And look, she came for their heroes. She came for Kim Kardashian. Man, look. You do not want to be a part of it. Remember your marching orders. Stay the hell out of it, y'all. Stay out of it. We want to talk about what to do next, but stay the hell out of this. This is a fight amongst women that the women here provoked. Y'all ain't got nothing to do with it. Keep your wife and your daughters out of it. Everyone else left to their own devices, including my mother. I'm telling you, let's go.
Shout out to the men who stood up for us.
For sure.
When you go find a wife in the Philippines or Thailand or Eastern Europe or wherever these places are that are overseas, I'm assuming you mean they're more biddable, that they're less outspoken, they don't demand anything of you, that they're just happy to be rescued from their poverty-stricken life of no opportunity, and in return, all they have to do is subject themselves to your advances. I do wonder at your motivation for why you want to go overseas to find a partner. Is it because you prefer your women without opinions, unable to fight back, and vulnerable?
I've got a long list for you as well, Wolf. Let's see. Clueless, a lot comes out your mouth. Age faster than Asians. Oblivious to being prejudiced against us. Life full of pain and loneliness. Subjected to die alone. Have no man. Cannot get a date. And undesirable.
Damn, that's a kick to the damn chest. Did she says ages faster than Asian women? Jane, this is out of control, yo. I thought I was wild. She might get us shut down over here.
Some women here in the States age faster than a lot of foreign women. Because y'all diet, how y'all live your life, and your energy inside.
All possible bros are a bunch of psychopaths. Or is she just projecting herself onto these men because they don't want to subject to her advances of mind controlling and brainwashing? Manipulation is not cool. Stay safe, people.
Get up off him, Jane. Get up off him for a second. Get up off him. They gonna come out to my channel. Kevin, I ain't saying this shit. This is Jane. Jane said this. I need my money.
Let's have some actors wiggling.
See, this is what I said. International fucking incident, man. She is making these TikToks in Thai. See, y'all are used to seeing the quieter, more reserved Thai women like Elle, Richie Mac's lady, or like the lady that was there in the interview with the other woman. But some of them are going to clap back. And she's doing it in the King's English, speaking better English than you do, and it's your native language. Bruh, you asked for it.
All right, that was the end of that. So that's just to show you that it's becoming a major problem in this country, not amongst just ourselves, but just with people overseas. Some of y'all that are so hell-bent on being social media famous and always on y'all's phones instead of being like in real life, you're making yourselves look really bad. It's a shame that it's come to a point now that y'all want to. It's understandable that y'all want to hate on the so-called passport bros that are going to other countries and finding happiness and living life in other countries. Okay, you want to get mad at them? Okay, it is what it is. Y'all want to sit up here and say, well, they couldn't handle us. They couldn't deal with us here. So they want to go somewhere else where they don't know no language and they're poor and they're broke and they're this and they're that. Really? Are they really that desolate? Or are you really deep down hating the fact that some of these men here in this country has reached a point that they're tired of dealing with y'all here? Because y'all are uncontrollable. Not saying we're supposed to like be puppet masters with y'all, but y'all are very disagreeable. Y'all are very combative. You are very argumentative. You are very judgmental. And then y'all, some of y'all is just as bad as some of the men that y'all point fingers at that ain't shit. But y'all deflect that shit because y'all talk so damn much. And after a while, after y'all keep doing this shit, half the people that be around you be like, man, I ain't, all right, what up? Yeah, you right. Just to shut you the fuck up. A motherfucker sit up here and tell you, yeah, you're right. Just to shut you the fuck up. And I'm quite sure a lot of the brothers that's listening right now can understand what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just want to just say, yeah, okay, just to shut that hoe up. Because he just do this constantly. I said it last week, and this is kind of, and not really kind of, but it's kind of like another part to what I was talking about last week. And the fact of the matter is this. You talk too much. Your emotional dysfunctions are going to put yourself in a position of no return. Hell, there's already a study right now. By 2040, 37% of the population is going to be people my age. And that's like, by that time, it's going to be 65 plus. Y'all don't even want to have kids. Y'all don't know nothing about family structuring. Y'all don't know nothing about generational wealth. Your mama didn't teach you. Your daddy wasn't around. And I'm sorry that happened, but you need to blame your mama for your daddy not being around. Or you might need to ask, why wasn't my daddy around? It might have been a good man. He just didn't want to deal with your punk ass mama. You got to keep your house in order. You got to lay down the foundation. And I'm sorry, ladies. You ladies are failing in that. On a single tip. You want to have all these kids being boss bitches and boss babes and CEOs, so-called, and all this other fuck shit with no balance in your household. And then you get upset with society when your children goes out and gets caught up in fuck shit. How the fuck? If some of you bitches sit up here and I get so tired of you, and I swear to God, Mother's Day, shut the fuck up. No. Father's Day. I take that back. Father's Day, shut the fuck up. Because you are not the mother and the father. You are just a fucking masculine bitch that couldn't stay with a man and had to raise your children by your goddamn self. Please stop saying that shit, man. And men out here, get your respect on that day. Especially you brothers, you men that are real fathers, the ones that are taking care of your children, the ones that do and sacrifice what y'all do to make sure your children are doing better than yourself. Fuck that shit. You when you walk around, you better demand that them bitches say Happy Father's Day. Real talk. Especially you bum ass bitches that don't even want to spend no time with your kids, do nothing for your kids, raise your children, and the father has to take them on. Yeah, like my man Ernie said, let me get that child support about you too. The fuck? Mother's Day is Mother's Day. We always show respect for the mother. We all, I'm quite sure all of us men has on any given year on Mother's Day, even if we didn't see that woman with children, we'll still say, hey, happy Mother's Day. Oh, thank you. Or you might occasionally run across one and be like, well, I don't have children. Okay, well, still in all, I'm showing you respect. Well, thank you anyway. You think these bitches gonna tell you that on Father's Day? Get your power back, brothers. Real fucking dog. Real fucking dog. I bet not hear not one heifer sit up here and say on Father's Day this coming year, I'm the daddy, I'm the mama and the daddy. Bitch, fuck you. No, you just was that bitch that couldn't keep that man around. So you ain't got no choice but to be whatever the fuck you claiming. Real fucking dog. And y'all have gotten so out of bounds with these foreign women. They are coming at y'all next, and they valid with it. Because y'all don't know what the fuck they deal with out there in their countries. So how the fuck are you going to sit up there and pass judgment? That's ignorance. Like, real talk. We got to get it together here in this country. Because I'm telling you, in the next 15, 16 years, a lot of you ladies is going to be fucked up. Keep thinking y'all boss bitches. Keep thinking y'all hound the hog. More and more each day, men are getting tired of y'all action, just like how y'all said, oh, we ain't shit. This okay, that's good. Okay, we get it. Some men out here ain't shit. You're right. A real man would call that shit out too. I didn't see the couple motherfuckers. I had a motherfucker come up to my job this past Friday. It was a bum-ass motherfucker, scum-a-bum of a man, asking for his job back. Be a dope fiend. And threw another motherfucker that was doing good in his life over the bridge. But that was his own fault. It's not my fault. When I first saw that motherfucker first day, he walked in my damn job. I knew he wasn't shit. That's why I ain't fuck with him. But, you know, it's not my job. It's not my company. So I can't dictate how my employers employ people. But they see things for what it is at the end of the day as well. I saw this motherfucker, just looked at him, just shook my head and laughed and walked out. Like you got the immediate gall to come up in this motherfucker and you know you really ain't shit as a person. You a half-ass motherfucker. Yeah. Can he do the job that we do? Yeah, he can do it. But he has no commitment. So that don't mean shit. That's bum-ass behavior. If you really want something in life, you got to work hard for it. Not always expect handouts. Because everybody ain't going to give you what the fuck you asked for. You got to get out there and take it. Real fucking talk. But anyway, this is my Monday night ramble. I hope you got something out of what we was talking about tonight. I know some of y'all like, man, he's always talking about bitches and women and how they doing. Yeah, because a lot of y'all want to be bosses and CEOs and independent. And y'all cry and bitch and moan about it so much. But at the end of the day, some of y'all don't know how to handle the pressure and the status and the power. That's why you need a man in your life. And if you're not willing to just be in your role as a woman with that man, then have at it. Have at it. Like real talk. But I appreciate everybody that showed up tonight. We about to end this night off. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. You are here another night of the Black Bottom Roscast, and you are here at the Roscast. Good night, y'all. Next week, we back at it. Same back time, same back station. And like my man Sinful the P always used to say, God rest his soul. Rest in peace, brother. I want you to live as long as you want and never won't as long as you live. Peace out.
Oh my gosh. The music just turns me on.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. You dig it. Hey, you dig it.
Oh my gosh. The music just turns me on.
Yeah, baby.
Y'all have a good night. We are gone.
It's been a while.
So what is it, mister? You just want to be held? Or you want the LD?
What you think it is? I want the LD, baby. And then I want to be held. That's all right with you?
You know me. It's my duty to please that booty.
Am I the meanest? Sure enough. Am I the prettiest? Sure enough. Am I the baddest mofo down around this time? Sure enough. But who am I? Sure enough. Who am I? Sure enough. I can't hear you. Sure enough.